Hello, Mimi. Hi. It's good to meet you.
Very nice to be met.
There's so many years and years of Star Trek. I guess by now you've figured out what it means to be in the Star Trek family.
Oh yeah.
Even when you've had the one episode, and we're talking about Dragon's Tooth on Voyager.
A lot of fun. I was a new species that they had never seen before, so they brought me in a day early to do a makeup test and then be driven from the makeup section all the way to the back to meet the big stinky producer to give the yay, the thumbs up, thumbs down. So there was a lot riding on it, and I was nervous, and so they did the 3 hours. You know, I'd already done the whole making of the head thing and all. And 3 hours of makeup later, I'm looking like Madonna of the alien world, and they put me in a van. And they're driving me through the lot.
Not just a golf cart, but a van?
No, a van.
Oh,
a van, one of those white vans that, you know, they would drive around. And so I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and the guy is driving, and I'm nervous because it's my job's on the line, really.
Right.
So we're driving, and I see the tourists. I went, okay, no. They'll take the long way, and we went all through. And every time we'd see the tourists, I'd do this. It'd be the side thing, and you'd be the tourist, and I'd look at you and go, or I'd lean over, and I had such fun, and we spent probably 20 minutes driving around, and then I went and walked in. They opened the door to the big stinky producer's office, and I did the long walk from his door all the way to his desk, and he had me, do the turns, and I don't know, I might have done a few nervous sort of dance moves, and he proved it because there it is.
I seem to think you must have been going up to see Rick Berman.
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely. Yes. No, Sir Rick.
Well, the landscape has shifted a little bit now, but still. In the way.
It was a great series, and I mean, as you can see, a lot of really interesting people, and it holds up.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it holds up.
Well, and that character was kind of sad because you had a moment to play the love. They were action people, but then they had a romantic bit too, and very semi-tragic. They were climbing in the pods or whatever, I think.
Oh my God! And I had claustrophobia, and it was bad enough being, having the mold made first of all, and I was fine until the goo got to my mouth.
Plaster mold. They're making a full face mask.
Plaster head, front and back. The thing that they tried to do, and he was talking to me, the Westmore, I forget his first name. Mike,
yes.
Exactly. And he was telling me he did Woody Allen for the movie where he was the future. He went into the future. Yes.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that.
And he said, I put the first piece of plaster, and he went, no, that's it, I'm not doing it. So that's why in that movie, he just puts the thing in his mouth, and that's him, just the thing in his mouth. So I was fine until the goo, it runs over your eyes. They put the straws up your nose. That was fine, but then it got down to my lips, and I made the mistake of going, and it all sucked into my mouth. And Mike was so wonderful because I'm having a full-blown anxiety attack. I don't know what's going to happen to me. And he just sort of gently reached in and just scooping this stuff out of my mouth and held my hand for the 20 minutes until they finally cut me out of there. And it looked great.
It
looked great.
That's Mike Westmore,
Suffer for your art. And I did.
Almost gagged on the plaster dough stuff. That's amazing.
Sorry,
I said almost gagging on that plaster dough.
No, it was terrible. It was terrible. It tasted terrible.
Like a dental cast on steroids.
Exactly. Exactly.
No, it was sad that they didn't get to use. They did put a lot of time into those aliens, and they never brought them back. But
Mike told me that he kept my head. He had a perfect head of me. I went in, actually they and the only thing that was original on my face were my lips and no contacts. Everything else, my nose, my cheeks, forehead, everything was all the different bits and pieces that he put together. But I'm sitting in the makeup chair having my makeup put on, and across the way is me, bald, staring back at me. He made a perfect mold of my face, the entire thing. And he said that he keeps them, and if I ever needed something made on another shoot, he would let me borrow my head. So I never had to do that
That's
again.
nice.
Very nice. Thank you.
That was great, yeah. Have you had, what's been the, I mean, you've got a long career, you have so many other credits.
Yeah.
Do you ever get specific Star Trek people asking you about
all the time?
Yeah. I mean,
all the time. Star Trek people are, okay, I was in the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and they are almost as just, I don't know, they love it so much, they're such fans. I'm constantly stopped, you know, and really, truly, that was a long time ago. And Star Trek people, they're a group, and they come together, and they celebrate, and they make me feel good about, you know, being a part of it, you know, because I don't have their love, I don't know all the characters, I can't give you the dates and all of that, but I come, this is my first show, and just having the people come up and talk to me, and they are such fans, and it made me so happy to be able to bring that to them. So it was great. It's great. It's been really great.
And considering that character was all, you know, in the mask, in the head,
yes,
you didn't even get your, you know, your natural appearance out. So
no, nothing.
Those are the credit watchers.
Yes, they are, absolutely. And I still, you know, however long it's been, I still get fan mail every month, and they are so sweet, and they send pictures, but they always include a, you know, self-addressed stamped envelope. They're always so polite. They are very cute because they'll read my resume to me and talk about each part because they want me to sign the things, and you can't say no to that because they talk about, they know my resume better than I do, and they tell me what they liked about each bit, and that is pretty impressive.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
Very nice. Now, I mean, this is your first show, or
yes,
first
show.
Well, very good.
First show. Yeah, Scott said I was on his bucket list. Now, I feel sure
what did that
he
mean?
says that to everybody, but I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm here, and I'm really pleased.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of overlapping circles, but the Trek world is.
Oh no, they're very prevalent here, and I hear a lot of them are coming tomorrow, and there's going to be a little reunion, sort of all of us get together for a group photo.
And Star Trek fans are completists. The collectors are completists. So I hope we see you out on the.
I'm sorry.
Completists.
Oh yes.
They want every single everyone.
Thing.
You've done 50 shows or one show. They want
yes,
right.
And if you've just done one show, you are part. It's a whole. I think that's what you mean by that. You're a piece of that whole thing, and you are as important in your little piece here as somebody. You know, who has a larger piece. They may be better known, but they make you feel as important, which is very nice.
Right, and once you're in that family, you're in it for forever.
Exactly.
Which is probably something you didn't realize when you took
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Did you?
Oh, no. The audition story.
I was going to say.
You didn't ask me.
I forgot. Did you? You've got an alien head, so those are always funky.
Okay, this is this is my favorite audition story that I ever did. I get called by my agent. You're going to audition for Star Trek. It's going to be a new alien, so dress in a body conscious. You know, don't make any decisions about what it is, and you'll get your sides when you get there. So I walk in, and I'm in a long hallway, and I'm the first one there. I was always the first one there because I like to sit and relax and read and just sort of zen out. There's a hallway, and someone had put these chairs in the hallway, and I'm the first one there. So I go and I sit in a chair, and they come out and they say, oh, Mimi, you're here early. Okay, here's your sides. I'm working on it. Pretty soon, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 ladies. We're all dressed the same, head to toe, black spandex. All of us the same, but different, you know, redheads, blondes. So I get called first to go in, and I stand up and I have my sides, And I walk in the room, and this is a call, like everybody's there. They're going to make the decision today. It's not the casting director, it's everybody. And I hear, psst, as I'm walking in, I'm already focused on it, so I don't turn around. I don't know who went, psst. So I go in, and I read, and it's a very physical part. So I'm moving around the room and things, and they say, "Oh, Mimi, thank you." So they actually gave me notes. I did it twice. As I'm leaving, the casting director says, "Mimi," yes. They went, "You have like dust all over your rear end." And I looked, and it was a perfect. They hadn't dusted the chairs, and I'm in black spandex, so my butt is covered in dust, like this. Right? So I leave, and that was obviously what the girl was going to try. Right, very nice. Right. Well, later on that day, my agent calls and says, "Okay, this is weird. They booked you for the Star Trek." They called and said, "We're giving it to the girl with the dusty butt," and that's what the guys said in the room after they read everybody. Everybody in the room went, "You know what? I don't remember her name, but let's go with the girl with the dusty ass." So you never know.
You never know.
Accidents can be wonderful things.
That's got to be one of.
Great story.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Dusty butt.
And then from your butt to your gag reflex. Yeah.
That's great.
Anyway, well, here's to seeing you around on the convention circuit many more times, maybe, and for all your other roles, people will have other favorites too. But there's a lot that hasn't been recorded about. Voyager is one of the later series, and so there's a lot of those kind of stories that aren't out there all the time. So it's.
I think. Well, it was a very successful series. It went on for a long time. There are a lot of the flotsam and jetsam that the Star Trek people love to collect, and those are the jewels that they collect, and then they end up with a wonderful necklace. So, and that's the last, what do they call those, that I'm going to make today.
Yeah. Well, thanks for. I start to say sharing. Thanks for modeling the jewels.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good show.
Thanks.
Okay.